The scene is set for Perth by night, and a few Tremere making their way to Mr. Salvador, the sheriff of the court. Um, Rafat will be arriving. No, not particularly fancy car, just serviceable. And he's rung ahead, of course. This is Eric Salvador's domain. And he waits outside patiently, sends a text, because he doesn't want to disrupt Mr. Salvador. He could be involved in all sorts of things.
Well, Simeon will patiently be standing next to Ravat.
Well, it'll be a few minutes, and then you'll see that Salvador's at the front of the shop for a change, doing a little bit of a stock count.
That will approach slowly, and he'll knock on the side of the door.
Come in.
Mr. Salvador, Rafat will be clearly looking to see if there's any kine in the area.
Oh no, it's a little bit late for them. Shop closed a while ago.
Ah, yes. I wanted to discuss something briefly with you. One of the perks of the job, I suppose. There's two ways we can go about this. I think it would be fitting as sheriff for you to have a warded weapon, help you deal with the enemies of the court. Now, there's two ways we can do this. You can give me a blade of a weapon which can be attached to a hilt later on, or we can ward the entire weapon if it's one solid piece. Now, if you want it to be the whole weapon, it will hurt you unless we have a sample of your blood to do the wards with, which I'll have to take away, so not everyone's comfortable with that, which is fair enough. The advantage of that would be it wouldn't hurt you, and if somebody got it off you, it wouldn't do extra damage. Now, if we just warded, for example, the blade of a weapon or the head of a hammer, the shaft, of course, would just be attached afterwards. That would not hurt you, but if somebody got their hands on that, it would still hurt yourself. So, really your choice.
Well, that's a tricky one. I'm quite happy that I'm being judged suitable candidate to carry one of your wardings around, but I don't like the idea of it being able to hurt me. How much blood would you need?
It would be, let's say, about a litre. 1 bullet point.
Out of character, can I spot you if that's actually what's required?
Yeah, yeah.
Or are you actually asking for too much? Do you need a... Is the difference between a blood point or a drop?
Yeah, you can roll your perception subterfuge, because I think it actually is a blood point. If you had high enough occult, which I know you do not, you could roll to see if that's the correct amount. But yeah, that is the amount that will be needed. But of course, depending on there's a possibility some could be siphoned off your thing at the side of your head, but that's round about the quantity that would be needed. It is your choice. We need to take it away to a secure location for the ritual.
I see. I believe this just crashed on me. Guys.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, it crashed on me.
Damn it.
Welcome to technical difficulties. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Justin, can you...
For anyone watching, this is a scene for Perth by Night. You can find it on Facebook. It's a Camarilla, Vampire the Masquerade game, set in Perth, Western Australia. You can find it on Facebook if you just have a quick look and have a look. There are other similar games, of course. Each of them has their own distinct flavor, but this one's just a pure Camarilla game. We're lucky enough to, at this stage, have reached a point where we have a PC Prince. After a while, where the court got to liberate, we've got PC Primogen, and it's nice to have it that way. Now, hopefully, the sheriff can hear us.
I'm back.
Way! So Rafat had just explained, I hope it was the last my heard was that Rafat had just explained that it would need to be taken away. But it is entirely your choice.
You might want to change the lower bird.
God damn it. Either way, well, you can understand I wouldn't be kind of comfortable having my blood running around. So I think I could. I'll have to put together a suitable blade for you and send that one off instead.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Hopefully the sooner the better because, well, I'd feel safer if you had such a weapon when we're going on our next hunting expedition.
Oh, yes, we have lots of plans for the next hunting expedition. I'm going to need some capable people to be going with me.
Oh, I hope you'll be able to round a few people up, and Rafat's just kind of smiling towards Mr. Musketeers. He's not giving him any kind of orders or anything, because Mr. Musketeers probably isn't the biggest fan of Rafat at the moment, but he's just kind of going like, yeah, it totally should come, you horrible killing machine, you.
Ah, Mr. Musketeers, I haven't seen you for a while. Last time I saw you was in the trench.
I was held up on a mission which wasn't in Perth.
Hmm?
Lavoisier sent me up on a thing.
I see.
I will leave you two to chat. Contact me when you have the blade ready. Of course, I'm sure it'll be a fine quality one. Best if it's that way anyway. I'll leave you two to chat. Good night.
We'll see each other soon, Rafat. Anyway, so what can I do for you?
Well, a couple of things. First, I have a message from Mr. Lavoisier, our prince, and he gives you a note. I'll give it to you in the chat, the short version.
Okay.
Okay. And the letter is signed.
Huh. Congratulations.
Yes, well. To do this, it should not be known.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
But I want you to know, so if I do my duty and you happen upon me while I'm performing that duty, that you should not shoot first.
Yes, it will be good to make sure that we don't butt heads.
Well, like, you are the law enforcement. I am sent when people die.
Well, like I said, good to make sure that we don't butt heads.
Hmm. On that note, I heard you were in a bit of a quarrel with a gangrel?
Not so much of a quarrel as I'm going to horribly have him murdered.
Do you need my help for that?
I will suggest that we get the full party out for this one, if you fancy volunteering.
Hmm. Well, Mr. Lavoisier did not order me to, but he mentioned that he wanted him gone. I like to be proactive.
Excellent. Well, I need capable individuals. It'll be good to see you in action.
I do wanted one or two pieces from you.
Hmm?
To perform my duty, I need something that I can remain anonymous in.
What, do you want an outfit?
I want some armor and on the mission, which I won't disclose any further, I also met a human with a shotgun who started targeting my face.
Oh, well, that's on one side quite horrifying. On the other side, they're getting a bit smarter if they're already prioritizing other correct locations, so to speak.
Well,
I'm assuming the human isn't in one piece anymore.
um, One of them isn't anymore, no.
What do you mean one of them? It's either all of them, or if you got
No,
spotted taking a shotgun blast to the face.
I am not discussing this any further.
I see. Oh, I can put something together for you. It depends. What level of protection are you after?
It should be quite sturdy. What kinds do you have?
Well, I can put. We can make something a little bit custom to your size and build. And you want to appear a little bit anonymous, so add a little bit of padding, a little bit of support here and there, and essentially make you look very generic as far as build's concerned. People have trouble identifying you when you're not wearing that piece of equipment.
Well, I thought going the other way, making me very identifiable if I'm wearing that equipment.
Okay, well, I could jot some designs together and use some head protection. Well, we got everything from standard helmet to a full, nearly bulletproof face mask.
Yeah, I thought indeed to go for a face mask, maybe incorporate it into a helmet. Maybe you could look at some designs later.
I'll sketch a few things up for you. You got somewhere I can send them?
You just send them to Rafat. No, it will reach me.
So something nice, identifiable, preferably intimidating, protections all around.
Yes, well, if Lavoisier ever wants me in public, I can wear it and not be noticed that it's me.
Okay. That'll be an interesting commission, but that's the type of work I enjoy.
When are you going after the gangrel?
Hopefully soon. Maybe in the next couple of days.
Yeah, I also heard you had a partner which is currently in our care at the first meeting.
Say again, partner?
You had a Bruja with you.
I had two Brutal with me.
One was stupid enough to attack an Archon.
Ah, yes. I wondered where he was being kept. Well, nice and secure, I suppose.
Until Mr. Lavoisier or the Bria decide what to do with him.
Oh dear. I don't suppose you guys took his sword off of him.
He was at a Primogen meeting. I don't think he was wearing it. I wasn't there. I was not allowed.
I see. Well, I just like to keep track of certain items. By the way, and yes, the next couple of days, gather a few people together. I'm hoping to organize at least 5 of us going for the round. So that's me and my other Toreador clanmate, you, hopefully, and Rafat, and that leaves one spot left open.
By the way, I'm also looking for a new training partner. My old one died.
What, did you hit him too hard and he broke, or?
Apparently, he slaughtered half the Ventru.
Oh, okay. That was an incident I was very surprised to hear about.
Well, I knew he was good.
But yes, unfortunately, with Stoneheart down, I don't exactly have anyone to practice with either. You're welcome to the training rooms if you want to pop down.
Well, we rent a hall at my own coteries ground, but I'm a bit short on bodies, and I'm not testing out on humans.
Fair enough. Well, I've got a testing area I use for my various creations on the side of the shop, which I double up as a bit of a practice grounds.
Good. Well, I do hope to see you more often, that we have a fruitful one. And I do hope Mr. Lavoisier has never need to use me.
We'll see how things go together. I'll be seeing you soon. I'll keep you appraised for when this party is going to go out. I don't have any contact details for you.
I do have an email box which you can reach me on.
That will do.
I usually check it once a night. So he gives you an email address. You will see the email address has the ending of the university.
Excellent. So, well, we've got essentially 4 out of the 5 planned for this little trip. You got an idea for other people that will be suitable to tag along?
Well, depends what your plan is.
Well, it's a rather simple one. If people want to fancy it up, by all means, anybody else can come up with something. I was just going to roll into his territory, go to the predefined meeting spot, wait for him to arrive, and kill him and all his hounds. Oh, did I forget to mention he has very, very big dingoes?
Oh, okay. No, you forgot. But the question is, how are exactly we are going to get him? What is your plan of getting the guy?
Well, when he turns up, he's like out of gangrel, and he's very protective of his territory, which we know the size. And if he's hiding in it, some of us have the skills to be able to find him. And if he's not hiding in it, well, we can go get rid of his support, and then move from there. See if we can get anything on his person belong to him, get a tracker. You know the type of work.
Well, since this is an Elder Gangrel, I will hope you will rush my armor. I am not well acquainted with Gangrel claws, but I know what they can do.
Yes. Well, I was thinking of taking a nice little Kevlar vest base that I already have together and then sewing it up a notch.
Okay. Well, please contact me as soon as you can, and I'll see what I can bring.
Excellent. Well, have you got any ideas of how to have a proper plan to go and hack this guy down? Well, spend some time, think about it.
I do have one weapon which can hurt him. I have it in my trunk. Do you want me to get it?
Well, let's have a look.
Musketeers will go out and come back with a large package. He will unpack it. You will see a large Danax.
Ah.
I think this is currently the most dangerous weapon in the city to us vampires.
Really? What have you done to it? I mean, a nice big axe is always fun to swing around. You can lob heads off with it quite easily. That thing looks like it's got a fair weight behind it, but I'm assuming there's a little bit more to it than meets the eye.
Well, currently it has only been warded personally by Mr. Lavoisier. However, as my tricks as a warrior, I can make it flaming.
Ah. Interesting.
This will tear up most vampires within a single hit.
So, assuming the idea is we get 2 people that are feeling particularly stupid at the moment to keep the guy distracted while we get you wielding this big flaming axe, apparently, to separate his head from the rest of his body.
Well, I don't think I will go for the head. Simply the body will do. But it's still an elder gangrel. They've been known to survive things.
Excellent. Well, the other bit is I was advertising if people wanted to get a little bit greedy, is there are bonus rewards for getting the individual taken in intact.
I am not.
You're not feeling that
I do
stupid.
not care about those rewards unless Mr. Lavoisier orders me to bring him in alive.
Well, it was just a thing me and the prince discussed.
It depends. We're talking about an elder Gangrel here.
Hmm.
Do you want to go subdue on him?
No, like I said, I want to horribly, horribly murder him. If somebody else has some fancy plan, I'm not going to stop them.
I don't know how strong this one is, but if he's strong enough, even shotgun shells will bounce off him.
Well, the thing is, he's long since suffered from the debilitating effects of the gangrel curse, so to speak. He doesn't really resemble anything human anymore.
This is not good news. What kind of background do we have on him?
Potentially, he's been here for quite some time. We know that he was here when the Sabbat used to have influence in this city before the Anox came and gave them a booting. He likes his area, likes his privacy. He obviously has some skill with the animals, since he has some very, very large animals.
Hmm.
He has a beak, a vulture-like face.
But we have no.
Oh, and he really, really does not like you guys. He went
I
full-on
have
frenzy when I
no.
mentioned the Archon's name. He went full-on frenzy when I mentioned when the whisper of Tremere reached his ears. He also appears to be able to direct his frenzy.
To other vampires.
No, to well, he didn't. Like I said, he entered the frenzy at the sound of the Archon's name, and he took it out on a poor defenseless tree.
Hmm. Poor tree. But we do not have any background on him, any history, any.
I'm afraid nothing Pacific.
Was he is he a native or a colonist?
Probably a colonist. I don't think he was a native, but that's just theories. We don't really have anything solid on this one.
Okay,
Only that
well,
he's been in that spot for a good long time.
we will see. Good. I will leave you. I will send you over some sketches, and you can see what you can do with them.
Excellent. Well, if you don't mind, let me just take some measurements.
Sure.
Salvador will go and get a roll of tape and start measuring you, as if you'll be measured for a suit, and jot down the numbers on the side.
What you will find is that he's not. He doesn't look very strong, but it's if you, for instance, touch his skin, it will hardly budge, and it will be very cold. It's like you're basically measuring up a frozen corpse.
Right. Okay. And yes, oh, nice professional measurements. Okay, I think I can work a rush order for you.
Good. Um, we'll speak to each other.
We'll talk soon.
And with that, Simeon will leave.
Mr. Salvador will start sketching on a little notepad for what he's thinking is a good idea to put together. With that, we shall call this scene to an end. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.